Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your fins because we've got some jaw-dropping news from the Miami Dolphins camp. Imagine a world where one of our most valuable players was almost sent packing back to an old rival for just a fifth-round pick. That's right. The Dolphins were on the verge of trading away a defensive star who has been a game-changer this season. What on earth were they thinking? Stay tuned as we dive into the details of this near trade and why our head coach stepped in to save the day. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop with everything Dolphins. Dolphins fans, gather round because I'm about to spill some tea that could have changed the course of our season. Our beloved team was just a heartbeat away from shipping off a key defensive player back to a former team for a measly fifth-round draft pick. Can you believe it? This player isn't just any player. He's been leading our defense and has been instrumental in our games this year. What prompted such a drastic move? Stick with me as we unravel this shocking story, and make sure you hit that subscribe button for all the latest and greatest on the Miami Dolphins. All right, Dolphins Nation, brace yourself for a potential shakeup that could have left us reeling. The front office was reportedly on the verge of trading one of our top defensive tackles back to a division rival for a fifth-round pick. A player who has been our anchor on defense and a true captain in the locker room. What kind of madness is this? And why did our fearless head coach step in to keep him? We almost witnessed a seismic shift in the Miami Dolphins roster, folks. Reports are surfacing that the Dolphins were on the brink of trading defensive tackle Campbell back to the Baltimore Ravens for a fifth-round pick. Can you believe that? Just when you think you've seen it all, Mike McDaniel steps in and says, "Not on my watch." Now let's break this down. Campbell, at 38 years old, is not just a veteran presence, he's the heart and soul of that defensive line. With 4 sacks leading the team and a staggering 33 tackles, he's been nothing short of phenomenal this season. The guy has been a game changer. He's not just racking up stats, he's impacting games and keeping this defense competitive. So, I ask you, was it wise to keep him around, especially when the team is struggling with a losing streak? I'm honestly torn on this one. On one hand, a fifth-round pick could provide future options, but on the other, losing a captain like Campbell could have long-term repercussions on the locker room dynamics. He's not just another player, he's a leader and a mentor for the younger guys. You have to think about the future of this franchise, right? Let's not forget, Campbell played for the Ravens from 2020 to 2022. He's been there, done that, and knows what it takes to win. Bringing him back to Baltimore would have been a homecoming. But the question remains, can the Dolphins afford to let him go when he's been their most valuable player? This is a delicate balance between building for the future and maximizing the present. And you, what do you think? Do you believe that keeping Campbell was the right call, or should we have taken that fifth-round pick and run? I sincerely want to hear your thoughts. Drop your opinions in the comments below because this is a conversation we need to have. With our star quarterback status still shrouded in uncertainty, the question on every fan's mind is, can we pull off another victory without him? As we gear up for a must-win game against the Jets, the pressure is on. Stick around as we dive into the latest on our team's quarterback situation and what it means for our playoff hopes. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop with all things Dolphins. The suspense is palpable as we inch closer to a pivotal matchup against the Jets. With our starting quarterback battling a nagging injury and his availability still up in the air, will we see our backup take the reins once more? This could be a defining moment for our playoff aspirations. Don't miss out on the details of this developing story. Subscribe now and give us a thumbs up to keep up with the latest Dolphins news. Can the Miami Dolphins keep their postseason dreams alive despite the uncertainty surrounding our quarterback? With the coaching staff hinting at a potential change under center, fans are left wondering what the future holds. Is it time for our backup to shine again? Stay tuned as we unpack the latest updates and what it means for our chances against the Jets. Tua Tagovailoa's status for the upcoming game against the Jets remains uncertain. And honestly, it's a frustrating situation for all of us Dolphins fans. Coach Mike McDaniel described Tua's condition as being firmly in the unknown, which doesn't inspire a lot of confidence as we head into this crucial Week 18 matchup. We've seen what happens when a team is without its starting quarterback, and with Tagovailoa dealing with a lingering quadriceps injury, we might be in for another wild ride with Tyler Huntley at the helm. Huntley stepped up in a big way against the Browns, going 22 of 26 for 225 yards and a touchdown, while also adding a rushing score. His performance was impressive, and it showed he can handle the pressure. But let's be real. There's a different energy when Tua is leading the offense. His ability to read defenses and make those crucial throws is unmatched, and it's what we need as we vie for a playoff spot. The Dolphins are 8-8, and a victory against the Jets, coupled with a Broncos loss to the Chiefs, is what we're banking on to secure a postseason berth. The concern is palpable, though. McDaniel mentioned that Tua's recovery has not progressed as expected. It's tough to hear that the team is still waiting on him, and it raises the question, is it worth rushing him back? I'm really torn on this. While we all want to see Tua out there, we also don't want to jeopardize his long-term health for a single game. This decision could affect not just our playoff chances, but also Tua's future with the team. So, what do you think? Should we risk playing Tua if he's not fully ready, or should we let Huntley continue to lead us? Personally, I'm leaning towards being cautious. I want Tua healthy for the long haul, but I also know how badly we want to make a playoff run. It's a tough balancing act. I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this situation? Do you think Huntley can keep the momentum going against the Jets? Drop your opinions in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on everything Dolphins, make sure to like this video, share it with fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to catch all the latest updates right when they drop. Let's keep this conversation going.